Let me walk you through the miracles of the prophets related to water. There are many prophets and many miracles were given to every prophet, and most of the miracles were related to water. The first miracle was the miracle of Nuh alayhi salam. Allah had instructed Nuh alayhi salam to build an ark so that he can save the disbelievers while the disbelievers perished in the flood waters. Another miracle was that of Yusuf alayhi salam. Yusuf alayhi salam was saved even after being pushed into the wells by his cruel brothers. Another miracle was that of Musa alayhi salam. Allah had instructed the mother of Musa alayhi salam to put him in a basket and let him flow through the Nile River so that he can be saved from the cruel plots of Pharaoh. Another miracle is that of Ayyub alayhi salam. Ayyub alayhi salam's illness came to an end after Allah had asked him to take a dip in the seawater. And another miracle is that of Yunus alayhi salam. Yunus alayhi salam managed to come out safely out of the belly of the whale. Yunus alayhi salam, while in the belly of the whale, prayed, saying, there is no other worshipper than Allah. Allah is the only one who has the right to be worshipped. Indeed, I was one of the wrongdoers. That's what Yunus alayhi salam prayed of, and then he came out of the belly of the whale safely. The Quran also talks about oceanography. Oceanography is a very recent branch of science, but around 1,400 years ago, when science was unknown to man, the Quran spoke very clearly about this. The first layer is the sunlit layer, which ranges from 0 meter to 200 meter. In this layer, the sunlight manages to reach very nicely. The next layer is the twilight zone, from 200 meter to 1,000 meter. Sunlight reaches this layer with very much difficulty. The next layer is the midnight zone, from 1,000 meter to 4,000 meter. The midnight zone is a dark zone. The next zone is the abyss zone, one of the darkest zones in the ocean. This ranges from 4,000 meter to 6,500 meter. And the last and the darkest layer of the ocean is the trenches zone, which ranges from 6,500 meter to even deeper depths at some places. Allah says in the Quran that a heart of a disbeliever is like the darkest layer of the ocean, how it is covered with waves, topped with waves, and further covered with waves. When science was unknown to man many years ago, Allah had very clearly spoken about everything in the Quran. The Quran also speaks about hydrography. The Quran says that there are 23 different types of water in the Quran. You can take a look at that yourself. The first layer is the water that flows little deep into earth. The second layer is the pus water for the people of hell. The third layer is the dead water for the people of hell. The fourth type of water is earth water. The fifth is pure water, drinking water, salty water, seminal water, non-stagnant or running water, hot boiling water for the people of hell, blessed water, heavy rainwater that causes flood, smooth rainwater, water that flows very deep into earth, useful water, water in plenty, high purity water, water that flows through earth after rain, seminal water, water of Majin people, marriage water, spring water, and lastly the salsabil water for the people of paradise. There are 23 different types of water, and all these types are clearly mentioned in the Quran. And the last and the ever-living miracle given to the Prophet was the miracle of the Zamzam water. When Ismail alayhi salam was very thirsty on the desert hot day, Allah had given him the miracle of the Zamzam water, and this proves to be a never-living miracle for every Muslim who came into the world ever after. Just like how the Zamzam water was given to Prophet Ismail to quench his thirst, we shall use the Quran to quench our thirst of knowledge. So with this, I come to a conclusion. Allah also says in the Quran that we have made every living thing from water. Thank you.